Hello students, you are watching SNS World YouTube channel. Now I am going to start second chapter of your history. You have read that how fast War of Independence happened, what impact hell on the Indian people, causes, event and consequence, drawbacks, those things you have already read and you captured it nicely. To remember these things, you at first imagine that now 2020, before 163 years, 1857, first war of independence. You know that its consequence, although objectives not fulfilled, Britishers wanted to suppress Indians. But they inspiration come out from Indians, and they learned many things from first war of independence. Railway, communication, those things help them to realize about own country. So this chapter is growth of nationalism. What do you mean by nationalism? Nationalism means to love one's own country. Think about development of the country. All people think about we are living in one nation. We have to develop our country. We have responsibility, duties towards our country. Those feeling, consciousness comes among Indian people. Then we go to next unit, factors promoting to the growth of nationalism. Economic exploitation, repressive colonial policies, socio-religious movement, the role of press. These are the factors promoting nationalism. What are the factors of promoting nationalism? Economic exploitation, repressive colonial policies, socio-religious movement, the role of press. Then we discuss in detail. First, economic exploitation. Economic exploitation, you know that peasants, how they were overburdened by tax imposed by Britishers. Most of the production taken by the Britishers. So they were dissatisfied to the Britishers, and artisans, craftsmen, those are losing their jobs. They lost their cottage industries because at that time Britishers products came in Indian market and they are available in cheap cost. They taken our raw materials and educated Indians. They also not got proper job. They going against Britishers and they think about we have to fight against Britishers. We want freedom. Repressive colonial policies. Lord Lytton introduced Vernacular Press Act. According to Vernacular Press Act, Indian people not publish anything against Indians. Arms Act, they did not keep arms without license. And Lord Lytton spent a lot of money for Queen of England, but did not give money to Indian people who were suffering in famines. That's why they are not satisfied in administration. And socio-religious movement. At that time, many reformer came. If they fight against Britishers, at first internal attitude should be corrected. If internally not strong, then a man cannot fight with evils or against others or challenge others. Raja Ram Mohan Rai, who is known as the father of Renaissance in India. Brahmo Samaj started. In Brahmo Samaj put the theory that one God, Dayananda Saraswati came, and Jyotiba Phule, those social reformers wanted to change the society. What are the evils? Child marriage, Sati system, those were banned. And Sati system banned by at that time Lord William Bentinck. That things help Indian people. The role of press. Many newspapers published. Statesman, Times of India, and other newspapers also they published people problems, people drawbacks. All over Indian people know about their problems and they cooperate each other, they united. Without unity nothing will happen. They feel it, they realized it, and they tried to growth of nationality. And Britishers on other hand, they tried to suppress the tide of nationality. Thank you. Like, share, comment this video, press the bell icon to get earlier information.